Hello everybody, and welcome to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft here on the channel. Yesterday we had a sweet 5-color deck. Let's try to get some cool stuff going this draft, maybe a aggro deck, maybe more sweet multicolor control. We've chosen Basri as our avatar because he's got a sweet haircut. I just got a new haircut, and we've opened up Ureni, the Song Unending, and this card is fantastic. Easy windmill slam first pick, and definitely makes me want to play multicolored dragons. Could just play straight teamer, could splash other colors if I see stuff I want, but we're definitely taking the Ureni. If I wasn't taking Ureni, let's just say this was Mythic Rare wasn't in the pack, I think I'm taking Wingblade Disciple first. This card's really strong, can kind of take over the game a little bit subtly, but making a couple birds with this guy's great. Molten Exhale's really right up there with it though. Those two cards are really close. And then there's Zergo's Vanguard if I really wanted to be more aggressive. But even then, I think I'd take the Exhale just because it's more flexible. Maybe I'd take Molten Exhale over the Wingblade Disciple. They're both really good. But we don't have to worry about it. We've got Ureni, our hero. And starting off with Ureni, second pick. It's definitely one of the blue cards. Fresh Start as a kill spell, Dispelling Exhale as a counter spell. I think Fresh Start's better, so we're going to take that. One of the things that you need to think about when putting Fresh Start in your deck is, am I the aggressor? Because if you're attacking your opponent, shrinking down one of their guys isn't as good because it'll save them a lot of damage. If you like shrink down their 5/5, all of a sudden it's a 0/5, you're like, okay, that's not quite as good. Dispelling Exhale is really good though. I love this card. I would be taking it if there wasn't a Fresh Start in the pack, even though Saltroad Pack Beast is also great. But this is a very nice pickup, Fresh Start. It's much better in these defensive decks. Pick 3. Interesting spot here. The Temur Tawny back is probably the best card. I'm just going to take Swiftwater Cliffs. There's Evolving Wilds, but I like getting the gain lands a little bit more than Evolving Wilds in a lot of cases. I think one Evolving Wilds is nice, but having multiples is sometimes a little tricky. Because you'd rather just be like, okay, I've got 2 of my colors at once, then the Evolving Wilds can find the missing one. Temur Tawny back is good as well. So that's like the other card I'm considering here. I sometimes wheel Temur Tawny backs, but I just kind of want to lock up a land to help me play the Ureni, regardless of which deck I end up in. So like maybe I end up in a blue-red deck that doesn't have much green. The Swiftwater Cliffs is going to help me splash the Ureni. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. Third picking a land is a bit early. And now we are going to take Molten Exhale. One thing about playing an 8-drop in your deck, it does mean you want some ramp. So cards that I normally wouldn't play, such as Roamer's, not Routine, but the 3-mana like search up a basic land that comes into play tapped and then Harmonize is a card that I'll be taking more ambitiously. But Molten Exhale is great. Perfect card to take here. There's Bewildering Blizzard as well. Card draw also helps you hit your land drops, but Molten Exhale is a premium interactive spell. Now we get a Rugged Highlands. Still just going to take some lands to have good mana here. Focus the Mind is fine, but I'll be able to get some card draw from my deck, and getting good mana is still a priority for me. Iridescent Tiger. Interesting. I'll take it. Iridescent Tiger is the sort of card that plays better in these sort of late game decks where you might be wanting to play card draw spells, but Iridescent Tiger lets you affect the board and deploy a card draw spell, which I like about it. Also can be helpful at fixing your colors, but in this case, we're pretty much straight teamer right now, so don't have to worry about that as much. And now, weaker pack here. Agent of Kotus as a 2-drop is an option. The Bolt Caster maybe gets the job done if we wanted to do some synergy pieces with like Twin Bolt. We're just going to take Agent of Kotus, though. There's actually Whale of War. I'm just going to take that because it's the sort of card, if we did want to splash black, we might care about the double rebuy on the mana. And then we can take Einok Wayfarer over Windscarred Crag. This is a fine one, but I like the Wayfarer better because it's going to help me hit my land drops for the Ureni. And if I can get some recursion stuff, then it can even let me return Ureni if it dies. Do not fear the Wayfarer. Now we're going to take Focus the Mind on the wheel. There is Blossoming Sands. There are white cards I'd want to splash, but for now we're taking the card draw because we want to make sure we can hit our land drops as we established. Now there's Sarkhan's Resolve, great kill spell in this color combination to help take care of problematic flyers. Currently though, Ureni is really my my top end. It's kind of my whole strategy right now is the Ureni, being able to have the mana to cast Ureni, building around that late game, because if I don't have the Ureni, the Temur Tawny back wheeled as I predicted, as I hoped, as I dreamed about. Swiftwater Cliff's much less likely to wheel, though it also could have wheeled. But this is a perfect time to get a Temur Tawny back. This card is, I think, underrated at the moment. It's just a really rock-solid body, helps you get rid of things that you don't need, digs you towards your really good cards. And overall, we have a little bit of the way there. We're still missing some key pieces. As we said, we wanted to have some ramp. We don't have that yet. Second Temur Tawny back. Nice. We've got some good card draw to dig towards things like Ureni, but we want a little bit more, of course. And it doesn't look like we're going to need to splash another color. The Dismal Backwater could help cast like something like Whale of War, but this card's kind of bad anyway. It's more of a, if we're splashing black, maybe we'd consider it, but not really something we really care about. Blue seems to be our lightest touch right now. Red-green mostly, though we are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Not ethically speaking. From an ethical perspective, we would rather lose than betray our code of ethics, but you know what I meant. Whatever it takes. We'll take the green card there. We're much happier passing an aggro card last to let them know, hey, aggro players, get yourself some aggro cards. Okay. Another tough pick. There's Windcrag Siege, which is a really good card, but it would require me to splash into white. So I kind of would rather just take Mammoth Bellow, because it's another really good card for my deck. It will make my keep my mana consistent, and is just going to be a nice card. Plays well with the Einok Wayfarer, plays well with Tawny back if you want to discard it. The Windcrag Siege is really good, but we're going to take Mammoth Bellow. Also really good with the Tiger. You play Bellow. Now I think I'm going to take the Dragonstorm Globe over the Rugged Highlands. I think Dragonstorm Globe is great because it ramps you for Ureni, ramps you towards your 5-drops. And if we do see other dragons in the Temur colors, which do have the best dragons, then we'll be happy to take them. And you do want some ramp, as I said, for your Ureni. Another Tiger. Tigers tend to wheel, though. I'm not trying to do any ambitious splashing here. I do think Undergrowth Leopard is fine. I also think Champion of Doosan is fine. Jungle Hollow is a tempting card to take here, just in case I wanted to splash black for something. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to get a 2-drop, though, and then maybe wheel the Iridescent Tiger or the Champion of Doosan. My 3-drop slot is not something I'm worried about. My 2-drop slot, I only have 1 creature, so that's how I'm making this decision, and then I'll probably wheel the Tiger, and we'll consider playing it. If we get enough Tigers, we can really kind of build around it. I've done that before. It's definitely an interesting thing to do. Okay, now there's a blue-green land that would also help us let us splash black for something like Dragon's Prey in the future if we cared about that. Kishla Village is fine, but I think we'll just take the Opulent Palace here. We kind of have the trifecta red-green, blue-red, and now blue-green. That just makes our mana a lot better. Dragon's Prey is fine, but we're not really trying to ambitiously splash. We don't feel like we're seeing huge power level. And now there's another dragon. Do like the Feral. There's also Swiftwater Cliffs. My mana's pretty good, so I think I'm going to take the Feral. Feral is more of an aggro card. I do really like getting dragons. I also just really like the lands. I am kind of leaning 3 colors pretty heavily. I'll take the land. And now there's a Temur Devotee, which I don't love as a card. I think I'm going to take Aegis Sculptor. Nice little 4-drop. Ward 2 makes it kind of annoying, and then it just grows over the course of the game. Oh my gosh. What do I take here? This pack is crazy. There's Roiling Dragonstorm. There is Dragon Sniper. There's Temur Monument, Dragonclaw Strike, and Dispelling Exhale. I'm glad I took the lands because I'm definitely not taking the land here, and I'm not taking the Temur Monument. I think this is a good Roiling Dragonstorm pickup. It's card draw, and I am going to be trying to prioritize some dragons. And yeah, that's kind of the way I think that through. I'll take these Snakeskin Veil now. So the way I'm thinking about the Dragonstorm pick is it's just going to give my deck some built-in card advantage. I have plenty of interaction right now already with the Molten Exhale, the Fresh Start, And now I've kind of got my, and this card's kind of interaction. So I've kind of got my card draw locked up. Now that I have the Roiling Dragonstorm. The Dragon Sniper is also really good. The Rainveil Rejuvenator is good. It combos with the Aegis. I can mill over a Mammoth Bellow, and it helps me ramp towards Ureni, so all those things are nice. Typically not a card I would include. We wield Rugged Highlands. That's good. And then we're going to get Rite of Renewal. If we get enough self-mill, we could consider that. We could also just take Jungle Hollow in case we see a black card we want. I think that's more likely than us wanting to play the Rite of Renewal. That card's pretty bad. Now there's Champion of Doosan over second Sarkon's Resolve. I think we'll do that. Gurmag Rakshasa. Okay, I regret not taking the second Sarkon's Resolve. Not that I would necessarily play it. Temur Devotee is not my favorite card because it cannot attack. Oh, gosh. Could have taken some Blossoming Sands or something. This card's really good. There's also just Sunset Strike Master, which I think is going to be our pick. We don't have white fixing. We're not going to try to get there. We're just going to take the ramp spell to help us play our Ureni. Be more focused. If it was a black really good card, we could have considered it. But as is, I think we're happier this direction. Now we'll take the Temur Tawny back, even though it's second pick. Kintree Severance. No. Tigers did not wheel, but that's not a huge concern. I love the Tawny back. Getting a third one's nice. Kishla Skimmer. So we have a lot of stuff that leaves the graveyard. Aegis Sculptor is a great combo. Champion of Doosan's a great combo. The Mammoth Bellow. It's also just a good card to cast on early turns. This is a pretty nice pickup over the Bewildering Blizzard. Sibzik Appraiser is great. I hate passing up on another Exhale, but Sibzik Appraiser is worth it. Einok Wayfarer is good. If we mill over our Ureni, we might struggle to win a little bit, but we have some beef. We have some big guys. I am slightly regretting the Dragonstorm pick. I think there's some cards that I know are good in my head, and then it's hard for me to not take them. But in retrospect, I wish I had an Exhale over that. Though Exhale's not good in my deck either, because I don't have... It's not as good in my deck, because I don't have the dragons to supplement it. I haven't seen Durgar Island Dragon or Sagu Wildling, which are both dragons I like. Okay, we'll take Temur Monument now. My man. Oh, actually, no, I'm taking Stormshriek Feral. Sorry, I didn't see that card. Yeah, this card's definitely the take here. I want an extra couple dragons, and this is a nice little mid-rangey one. Just take another Tawny back. This guy's not going to wheel. Obviously, this card probably should wheel, or this card. Rainveil is good with Ureni, though. But I just like Temur Tawny back a lot. Now we'll take Constrictor Sage. Could take Meticulous Artisan. We have a decent number of non-creatures. Ramps us to Ureni. I'll take the Sage, though. I've got some good graveyard synergies. And now Narset's Rebuke. Nice pickup. I do wish I had more card draw. I've currently got, this is a card draw spell, kind of. This is kind of card draw, though I don't have a ton of dragons to go with it. Focus the Mind definitely counts as card draw. This can be card draw. Got plenty of ways to hit my land drops, though. Not really looking like an Iridescent Tiger deck, though. Meticulous Artisan or Champion. I'll just take Champion. I don't have any ways to get back the Ureni if I mill it, but that's okay. We'll just hope we don't mill it with our Einok or our Rainveil. We've got plenty of other things that we can mill that will be helpful to us. I'm not really interested in the Temur Devotees. As I said, my early game is totally fine without it. 3, 4, 5... The Dragonstorm Globe is not a card I'm really that interested in. Wow, what a gift. That's a nice little piece of cardboard. Rescue Leopard. Not really interested in you, Forecaster. Okay. I think I need to move Stormshriek Feral up in my pick order. This is actually interesting. I kind of wish I'd taken the 4 mana like sorcery now instead of the Jungle Hollow. That's how it goes though. I don't think I want Dragonstorm Globe with only 2 dragons and pretty great mana other than that. I do like the Rain Veil though to help me cast Ureni. I don't think I need Constrictor. No, I kind of want some top end. Rescue Leopard. Like I have a little bit of ramp and I've got some ways to help me hit my land drops. Roiling Dragonstorm is going to be solid. 4-teamer Tawny backs. So I don't really need the Rescue Leopard. Milling is definitely beneficial to me when I have Mammoth Bellow and like Kishless Skimmer that cares about stuff in my graveyard. 1, 5, 10, 17. So I have to make some cuts. Dragonstorm didn't really get there. If I cast this card, I pretty much win no matter what anyway. I'm going to cut Sargon's Resolve. I'm going to cut... Roiling Dragonstorm. And then a Champion of Doosan. I do like Undergrowth Leopard a little bit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of 5 2-drops. A 6 2-drop is nice. I'm just going to cut the Champion of Doosan. Actually, I'd kind of rather cut the Constrictor Sage. And keep this in. No, it's not particularly great. I'll just put in Champion of Doosan. I have a lot of 3s. Yeah, I'll play the Constrictor Sage. We'll try it. Okay, this is going to be the build. I should have taken one of the dragons that I saw, I think. And I should have maybe taken a Boulderborn in case I got a Dragonstorm Forecaster, though I don't think I really missed the Dragon Globe. Interesting build. It's going to be solid. It'll depend on how often I draw the Ureni, but I think this build is decent, and I'll see you in the games.
Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out. I'm not using this arm, the lamp. To all of the patrons who support my content at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if they've been helpful, if they've been helping you win more, if they've been helping you have more fun, if you've just been enjoying them as daily entertainment, then Patreon is the way to give back to the channel, help me make more videos, and spend more time making content as well. You gain access to cool bonus rewards, like my card-by-card tier list, my Format Thoughts document, other cool little benefits as well, like being included in the credits if you support at the credits level. So thank you to all of the patrons who do support at the credits level. It makes a huge difference. I really do appreciate everyone who supports the channel in this way. And without further ado, let's get to the games.
Welcome to round 1. We have the hand. We've got the Ureni and 2 lands. And then we have cards to help us find lands. This will help us find lands. This will help us find lands. We're probably going to discard the Constrictor Sage. That's going to be great with this current setup. Nice. Nicely done, deck. Charge! We don't want to really reveal that we have Ureni, though we will if we need to. They're globin'. Draw. Okay. Their turn 5 play is Urging Stormbrood. Okay. keep chipping in for 1 a turn. I must say, I do want to draw more lands. Riling Dawnbreaker. That's not great. They're holding it back, though. Okay. And our Narset's Rebuke should do some good work with this Focus the Mind when we get to our next lands. Okay, that's fine. I suspect they have Coordinated Strike or something. Yeah, something to kill the Kishla Skimmer. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Honestly, not the end of the world. The 1/1 doesn't really do much here. We'll take another 4 here. We'll let this guy grow a little. Because we do draw a 5th land, we go this into this, all of a sudden this guy has endless fuel. Sonic Shrieker. Okay. We will get rid of Mammoth Bellow. It was tempting to get rid of the Molten Exhale, I will say. Jeez, that's tough. It's a tough look. We're almost dead. Okay. They're out of gas, though. Okay. Inoc. Definitely taking a land. Play this tapped. Dispelling Exhale is not going to be big. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our Urani's coming down in 2 turns. And we have just enough blockers to live. I can't believe that they played a spell that I could actually counter. Oh, I could have played an untapped land there. So now I go to 1. Gosh, if I just held up that land. Okay. Sure. Boom. Scoop it up, buddy. Ureni is here to clean up shop. Okay. What could they draw? They could draw Stormshriek Feral. We're covered against that. What could they draw? Thank goodness we got there. Just enough. Wow. We stopped Ruinous Ultimatum from ruining our day. My gosh. Wow. I can't believe we won that. Oh my gosh. I should have played my untapped land. Would have made it a lot less drama. I just couldn't imagine them playing a spell that I could actually counter. But I had to play exactly a 7-drop to not have the extra 4 mana. Oh my god. Yes! I'll see you next round. Okie doke. Another great hand. Gonna play... I'm realizing I didn't even count my mana sources in this deck. I think I just kind of assumed that it would work out. We're going to play our 2-2 this way, so that eventually we can play Kitchless Skimmer with Snakeskin Veil protection, potentially. It's a free block, buddy. Nope. That's one of the benefits of playing Snakeskin Veil, is now we're so far ahead. We killed one of their best cards, presumably. We have a 3/3 Vigilance now. Oh my gosh. Bum, 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 bum. That was such a blowout. My gosh, Undergrowth Leopard. The Vigilance making it a free attack is so like icing on the cake. Like if I had to attack with the guy, they would have known, but that's a free attack. Do you block there? I mean, I feel like most people probably block there. I have the mana available, might as well kill their 4-drop with my guy. He's done his work. No blocks. I'm ahead in the race right now. About to play my guy, the Aegis Sculptor. The Ward 2 is a pretty big deal here. It's a really good combo with Kitchless Skimmer too. It'll draw me extra cards. Then I play the Rain Veil, fill my graveyard some more. Yep, here we go. Aegis Sculptor to the races. Such a good combo with the Kitchless Skimmer. There are certain cards that are like a little bit weaker, but if you have the synergy pieces, they definitely are worth including for sure. Nice. I'll play my 2/4. Because I feel like continuing to trigger my Aegis Sculptor is worth it. Not blocking with Kitchless Skimmer. Wow, that's the one they kill. Well, I feel like they have frontline rush. And I've gotten my value, so I'm just going to let them use their frontline rush. Rebellious Strike is also bad for me. But so would have taken 9, 10, 11 damage. And at least I trade this way. Maybe I should have kept the Kishla Skimmer back. No tax. Underdogs, yikes. If they have +3/+0, they can't kill my 5/5 now. Sure. Draw. Discard. Okay, so I have to survive 2 more turns if I draw a land in the next 2 turns. Should be doable. Okay. This is bad. So I'm taking infinite damage. It's going to count on myself drawing a spell here. Beautiful. Okay. They can crack their Marty Monument, get in for a lot of damage, and then if I draw a land, we're in the clear. It's all coming down to this. Yes! So let's just see. Would I have been dead? No, because I could have blocked these 2 guys and then still lived. So I wasn't quite dead, but this should be good. Yes! Oh my gosh. These games are nail biters. Nail biters. After that early turn disruption with the Undergrowth Leopard, I thought I had him, but they just kept battling. That was close. See you next round. Welcome to another round. My opponent's mulliganing. We've got a great hand. This card's going to power out our Ureni. Drawing Ureni every game. When you're playing a Ureni deck, the goal is to win every game you draw Ureni and then battle in the games where you don't draw Ureni. And we're doing a pretty good job of that. I will say I'm going to cut Champion of Doosan. I don't think it's what this deck needs. I need better defensive speed versus a 4-2 Trampler. I already have the 4-3 Tawny backs to fill that very similar role. Just going to hold up Dispelling Exhale. That's not happening. I'm gonna get rid of a land. I know that I need the lands, but I'd rather draw some more action. Okay. Leopard, sure. So you might be wondering why I'm not just playing the Rejuvenator. I'm just going to play it and hold up Snakeskin Veil to protect it, because then I can play Ureni way easier. And I don't know how their deck is going to kill Ureni, especially because I took out their Death Touch guy for like any punch spells. That's like one of the ways to kill it. And this should be pretty reasonable. Oh, I still need to check my colored sources. I just keep whiffing on doing that. No blocks. 5, 6, 7. Eight. I'm just going to wait one more turn. Because if I hit a land, I can hold up Snakeskin Veil in case they have Sarkon's Resolve. And that seems good to me. Though I guess I'm not playing around them having a discard spell. That's pretty bad, actually. I feel like it's roughly 50-50 on whether they'd more likely have hostile negotiations. Okay, we're doing it now. It's a 10-10. It'll kill them in 2 turns, put them out of their misery. And I have Snakeskin Veil backup. Maybe I played that cowardly. But okay, so we've drawn Ureni 3 times. We've won 3 times casting Ureni. Okay, so as I said, I don't think we need Champion of Doosan. My creature count is at 15, even without the champion. I think Constrictor Sage is nice. I have 1, 2 cards that want to be milled, and like a few synergy pieces with the Kishla Skimmer. I think I would rather have Roiling Dragonstorm to draw me towards my Ureni. Actually, no. I'd rather have Sarkon's Resolve as an extra interactive spell. Perfect. I'll see you folks next round. Welcome to another round. We'll keep. I once again forgot to check my colored sources. We don't have green in this hand, but we can eventually cast this guy to loot. If we do draw green, we're pretty happy. We have our Molten Exhale. We have Ureni. I can't believe I keep forgetting to check my colored source. Okay. We will kill this here. Buying our time. Trading off threat for threat. Starry-Eyed Skyrider, sure. Draw. Discard Island. If we draw another force, we can go Skimmer into Wayfarer and draw an extra card. I'm feeling pretty happy. We put in the Sarkon's Resolve. Okay, that's a little scary. Okay, but at least we'll be able to block one of the two. Gosh, I'm getting hosed by not checking out my mana base. I should definitely have more green sources in the deck. Oh my gosh. War effort is bad for me. One little cutesy thing. Okay, there. Not taking any chances here. Come on, Forest. That's a good one. Gosh. If this Wayfarer had found a forest, I could go Kishlo, Einok. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in trouble. This is a good combo. If they don't have a kill spell, we're okay. They didn't have a land, though. Gosh darn it, Static Snare. Okay, let's see what we draw here. That's bad. I suspect we are toast. We need to find a forest off this. Okay. I think we're dead on board. Assuming they draw a land to pump their whole team with the Bearer of Glory. Gah, pain. I guess we wasted our removal spell. It seemed okay at the time. What? What the heck? I must be dead. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay, so we're gonna kill this guy for sure, this guy for sure, this guy for sure. And then I guess we'll ping this guy for one. I don't understand. They could have just pumped their team in one. That's why you don't concede, I guess, but I'm still dead this game. Yeah. Yep, they double spelled. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Not checking my mana. Okay, if my mana is not atrocious, I won't feel that bad. But my mana might just be atrocious. Like, my gosh. How did I not even check that? Okay, I'm kind of evenly split across the 3 colors. We knew that. So I have blue. I have 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources. Not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. Though it does make me want to cut this Archon's Resolve for the Dragonstorm Globe. Just to make my mana a little bit better. But yeah, that wasn't terrible at all. I mean, it's fine. Sweet. See you next round. Welcome to another round. We'll keep this hand. No Ureni yet, but I feel much more confident in the build that we've assembled over time. Play our ramp on turn 2. Charge! Snakeskin Veil's ready. I think this is fine. I'd rather use Snakeskin Veil because it helps my guy hit harder. The Constrictor Sage is the least important card there. I still want to hit my land, so when I find Ureni, I can use it if I find Ureni. It's no guarantee, of course. Okay, that's bad. Cheap answer to my card. Do I want to get into counter war over this? I think so. They'll counter my guy, I'll counter back. Oh, they do not. Sure. I can't complain about not drawing Ureni, though, at this point, because I've drawn it every game. I do not care about that at all. We could have tried to use the Constrictor Sage to draw another card. But I think we'll try to Dispelling Exhale like a Narset's Rebuke here. Beautiful. This is a tough choice. But I think this is correct. All out aggro here to the finish. The Aegis Sculptor's hard to answer. They can kill Kishla Skimmer if they have another. But this thing can tap something. I've got a lot of power in play. Yep. They're getting back their deal 2 to kill my Kishla, I presume. No, they're getting back Narset's Rebuke? Oh, they have another answer, just not to that. Okay, that's unfortunate. Definitely a bummer. And I think I might have them here. They can't kill my Aegis Sculptor, really. They need to find another answer for my Sibzig Appraiser, which there's plenty of. Gosh, pain. Them having the answer to my Kishla Skimmer was a bummer. They go to 1. No. Ugh. I could have kept the fresh start. So that's definitely on me if I lose that. Because I could have been more patient with Aegis. I could have also been more patient with Kishla to make sure I got a card out of it. There were a lot of different lines available to me, but it felt like this was a pretty good one. It put them in a spot where they had to have multiple answers. They still have to answer this Aegis Sculptor, which they might struggle to do. So, kill spell for this. I don't have many kill spells in the deck left. If I draw Dragonstorm Globe here, that would be pretty bad. Maybe I should have done this first. What if I drew a spell? Okay. Of course, why would I draw a spell? That is the age-old question. Because I could have drawn my leopard, too. That would have killed him. I've got 17 cards left in the deck. Of course, Ureni is probably enough to win it. Also, they have to answer this guy, which is really hard at this point. It's a 5/6. I can actually beat Jeskai Revelation here, which is nice. Because of the ward, too. They cannot bounce it. Aegis Sculptor does work. If you can trigger it every turn. Come on. No! Oh, pain. They don't put anything on top, though. Okay. Definitely keeping this land because I have more Teamer Tawny backs in the build. Got 3 of them. And I have another one to draw. Okay. This, boom, should be good enough, and it is. Okay. I think I want to... The Dragonstorm Globe is so suspect in this deck. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so suspect. I think I'm just going to take my chances with the mana and put in another Sarkhan's Resolve. I need more interaction. Now I have Narset's Rebuke, Molten Exhale, Fresh Start, Dispelling Exhale. I can always discard the Dragon. Yeah, I think this is better. We're back. See you next round. Welcome to another round. So sketch. I'm in a mulligan. Okay, this hand is much better. My colors came back to haunt me there. Blue, green, red, green. Don't think I need this. Might as well get the extra life. Okie doke. We shall see what we shall see. We'll walk into their counter magic. Unafraid. Yep. I could have done some weird waiting game thing where I just, like, don't do anything for a while. We will mill. No! Pain. Pain! Oh, we lose. It's worth it to mill because we have our Mammoth that we could hit. If we hit Mammoth Bellow, it's like a real factor. I guess missing out on Ureni is just the cost you pay. Oh, hey. Oh, the pain and agony. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, gosh. My whole deck is a lie. Oh, man, and then I milled all my spells. Which just means I'm going to hit pure land from the top. Ugh. I think we're going to lose this one. I do not regret playing the self-mill. I have this card I can mill. I just kind of wish... And I have my guy that, like, the Aegis guy that was clearly benefiting from having a full graveyard. It's just not fair. Ureni, you were so young. Actually, look, he's unending, so he's quite old, actually. I would have been able to cast him, too, if I drew him. Okay. Okay. They had the counterspell, too. Shucks. Yep, that's how this goes, generally. Do they have the 4/3 flyer? They're holding up all their mana. Okay. They're holding up 4 of their mana. This game feels so over. They have spells and I do not. But I could draw a couple Temur Tawny backs. Temur Tawny back into Focus the Mind. That's my out right here. I have plenty of mana, so I'm just keeping these lands. If this deck had like a Karakik Guardian, it would be amazing. Well, there was Focus the Mind and Temur Tawny back there. Both of which would have been good. Unfortunately, I milled them both. My mills have not been good this game. But I do not regret them at all. And I sincerely mean that. I do not regret keep putting these cards in my deck. I think they're good. So I have 1 Temur Tawny back left. My Focus the Mind is gone. Kishless Skimmer, sure. I was actually hoping to draw that. Value. Shoot. I still get to draw my card. They've been holding up counter magic for so long. The pain will continue. We shall hope they do not actually have the counter magic they've been representing all game. River Wheel technique. Whoa. That's pretty good. Now I just need to draw Mammoth Bellow. Woo! That is bad for me. Oh, destroy an enchantment. Oh, I am toasted. Well, that's bad. Ureni still would have won me this game, I think. Though it can be countered and they had counter magic. Boing. If I draw a land next turn, I'm just going to concede. Oh yeah, this is just done. This is done and dusted, as they say. Yep. Okay. Next game. We're 4-2. Not the greatest deck I've ever had. Not the worst deck I've ever had. It's a deck I've had. But we'll see if we can do better in the next round. Okie doke, we're cooking. We've got a great hand. The Tawny back is strong with this one. I'm ready to beat down Mardu. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go Tawny back, Tawny back, Tawny back. Take that, Mardu. Oh my gosh. Kill their Sinkhole Surveyor on turn 2. We are cooking them. They are done. They have nothing left. Tawny back time. Natural on curve, Tawny back. Ditch that guy. I'm blocking you all day, Zergo Vanguard. Okay, I see how it is. Oh my gosh, they're playing Corroding Dragonstorm. I must win now. Please. They're playing Black-Red Dragonstorm. Ugh. Painful to look at. Ugh. And we're tawny backing. Here we go. Still don't need the eye knock. Next turn we'll go tawny back into sunset. Sunset can kill whatever dragon they're planning on playing with the Dragonstorm. Or not playing, in this case. As the case may be. They are missing white mana. Oh, we're on the beatdown path. You think we won't attack you with our teamer Tawny back? Tawny back was built for aggro, buddy. Built for it. Molded by it. Get rid of that. Strike Master. Oh, we are on the beatdown path. You know the flavor text on this card? He just kind of followed me home one day. I mean, who could say no to his face? That's what we feel like. Let's do this first. See what we shall see. Oh, baby. It's Tawny back time. How many times do people get beaten down by quadruple Tawny back in a game of draft? How many times? Oh, we are so here. We're so ready. Kermag Rakshasa. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That is, in fact, not what we like to see. Oh my gosh, they're dead on board. They're dead. They're just dead. Yes! Yes! They block here. Of course, we shall buff the Tawny back. Boom! Yes! Got him! Yes! Oh my gosh! The Tawny back! Oh man. It's like, is anyone really even trying if they're not playing quadruple Tawny back beatdown? What a win! Yes! Oh baby. We've now officially gotten 2 wins without Ureni. We are 3-1 in the games where we have the Ureni available to play. And we are 3-1 in the games where we've had Ureni available to play, and 2-1 in the games where we haven't had Ureni. So out of the 7 games, pretty good record. 5 wins. Let's get a 6th. Welcome to another round. We're not cowards. We're keeping. We just need to draw a forest at some point. We have a couple of interactive spells to tide us over. We have 8 green sources in the deck. The Sarkhan's Resolve, unironically, won us that last game. Okay, Forest, where art thou? Yep, this worked out. Oh my gosh. Boy, howdy did this work out. We're totally in this game. Yes! Oh, the glorious forest! Okay. We're not going to be greedy here. We're going to go Rain Veil. And we're, of course, milling. Because we could mill our Constrictor Sage. And this gives us all the green we need, as long as they don't kill it. Oh, GG. This game is so over. They're cracking Abzan Monument for a 1-1. Got him. Oh, baby. Tap this for double green. Play this guy. Play this guy. Boing, boing, boing. Got the forest to draw a card. Find your Rennie. Play Focus the Mind. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're keeping that. We're keeping this. Ditching the Mammoth Bellow. force them to use their Bearer of Glory. Figured they wanted to use it anyway. We take 5. Sidisi. Okay. Sure, so they can get back a 3-drop. Valk of Impact Beast. Oh, we can just cast Urani this turn. Yes, of course. I did not doubt. I knew that. So 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And they're playing literally white-black, so, like, what are they going to do? Boom! Urani strikes once more! Yes! Oh, we're battling for the trophy now. The Zen Master in me is ready. We are ready. Final round. See you folks there. Welcome. On the draw, but we're ready. Oh, a blue deck. They won't know what hit them. Okay, they will know what hit them. That is terrifying. Okay. We're just gonna lead this so we can play our Tawny back on turn 3. Oh no, double Kishla. Sweet Jehoshaphat. We are toasted. We are just Tawny backing it up. We're gonna get rid of the Wayfarer. And we're just gonna cast Tawny backs and then the Constrictor Sage. Oh no. Oh no, this is gruesome. It's gonna be gnarly. I don't like this one little bit. They have a counterspell. Yep. I can't really play around it. I could have played my Einok Wayfarer, I guess. Oh no. They're gonna flash back on Ending Song and draw 3. Pain. Oh man. That's pretty good. Found a land. We're still cruising along. Oh no. Oh dear. This is never a good sign. Oh gosh, the dragon. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hope for the best. We're gonna go to 1. Okay, if they have any pump spell, we're dead. But we're already pretty much dead to pump. Yep, that was gonna get me no matter what. GG. My deck did not have any interaction to deal with the double Kishla, draw 3, pain, start. Still, that's kind of how this deck works. It's 3-2 in games where I don't have Urani, and then the games where I have Urani, I go 4-1. That math did not add up. I won 2 games, 3 games. Did I do the math wrong? I thought I cast Urani 4 times. I know I won the second to last game with him, and I won the first 3 with him. I thought I went 3. So I won 4 games with Urani, 2 games without him. So I went 2-2 without Urani. Right, yeah, that's what it was. I was 4-1 with Urani, 2-2 without him. That's kind of what happens when you first pick a mythic rare and then just go for it and just build your deck around him. We could have maybe done more with the Roiling Dragonstorm. That's a really good card, and I didn't take enough dragons to really capitalize. But the Tawny back aggro got the job done sometimes, and Urani got the job done most of the rest of the time. So that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of the video, leave hashtag unending to let me know you made it all the way to the end, or the song. That's probably a better hashtag. Hashtag the song, or hashtag Tawny back, depending on whether you enjoyed that game more, where I just played 4 Tawny backs in a row. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. The power of the haircut, and Basri, the Acolyte, with his haircut, got us through some good games. I hope you enjoyed it. I will yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.